gentlemen, please rise to welcome the Lord Mayor of Dublin, Christy Burke.
This award changed the lives of many writers, not just the 19 winners, but also the shortlisted authors, and the total number of nominated writers over 20 years now nearing the 3,000 mark. All of this work is motivated by a desire to recognise and reward excellence in world literature from the City of Words, Dublin, the 4th UNESCO City of Literature. Thank you very much.
So I particularly want to thank the 5 judges, all of whom were very experienced writers, teachers, critics, academics, for giving such of their time and expertise. I'm now going to invite the winner of the International IMPAC Dublin Literary Award of 2015 to come forward to receive the trophy and a cheque which will be presented by CEO Mr. Owen Keegan, Chief Executive of Dublin City Council. And the winner is, to wait for it now, Harvest by Jim Crace.
Of course, I also want to thank Dublin City Council, Lord Mayor, the Library Services, and all the organisers, sponsors and hosts of this justly celebrated prize. What a fantastic list of winners there have been. And of course, it's a prize which has become greatly coveted by writers everywhere. And not only because of the value of the cheque that accompanies it, but also mostly, I really hope mostly, because of the validation it provides to every book that is nominated or longlisted or shortlisted or declared the lucky winner. Coming here to Dublin is always a pleasure, but this one takes the cake. Thank you very much indeed.
It's a book you can get lost in, a book that surrounds you. It's a really unique book, and it's beautifully written.
The IMPAC Award has brought him out of retirement, that new novel has already started, so I think we're all very, very pleased with that we'll see the fruits of the real success of the IMPAC Award in a few years' time.
My writing life has taken a real pump up when I least deserve it. So that's a joy. It means that I can write with money in my pocket. I don't have to take an advance from a publisher, which is a freedom.
The IMPAC has such a sensational reputation. Jim's book has been smiled upon by prizes in the 2 years since publication, but I feel like this is really the pinnacle of its achievement, and it's a very happy day.
Beyond anything, beyond the sales, beyond the prize money, the fact that he's going to write another book is fantastic.
It was enormous fun judging the award. It was an excuse to read, I think it was 142 extraordinary books, to talk about them, which is a great luxury, to sit around a table with other judges and talk about books, and to celebrate discovering some writers I'd not found before, and a winner who we're all, I think, very proud of having a chance to celebrate.
The award was conceived about 20 years ago. Initially we had IMPAC were the sponsor, but we were so pleased with its contribution to the life of the city, and particularly the literary life, that we felt it was well worth continuing, and we're delighted now that it's a City Council initiative sponsored by the City Council and generating, we believe, very significant benefits for the city.
The international reach of it is, I think, is unique, and one of the things that makes writers very excited to win it.
The way it's nominated, the manner in which it's nominated, it comes from the libraries, so it means that it's sort of open, it's not elitist.
But its global span and the list that is built up is unarguable.
There's 142 titles this year, but that represents something like 500 titles that are whittled down. So it's built up in terms of the libraries involved, it's built up in terms of the continents. We now have libraries from every continent nominating. And I suppose it's built up its own profile and its own reputation through the award winners each year.